As I say, I think the main thrust of the sort of strategic overview for enlargement this year will be on firstly on economic governance, secondly on institution building. When it comes to Serbia, well, you know, Serbia has made a lot of progress, and that was recognised in the European Council conclusions at the end of June. So clearly, given that the progress report relates to the period of 12 months since this time last year, the steps forward that have been taken by Serbia will undoubtedly be registered. Of course, there will also be pointers, as I mentioned in my opening remarks, there will be pointers across the chapters about work which needs to be taken forward. There will be recognition of progress made in terms of legislation passed to bring Serbia in line with the acquis communautaire and implementation of that legislation, and there will be pointers for the Serbian government and parliament as well when it comes to further work over the coming period. But I think the point to stress is that there was a strategic decision taken by the European Council to open negotiations, and we are, as the EU and as the European Union delegation in Serbia, working closely with the Serbian government, with the minister and his team, on all of these steps in preparation for the intergovernmental conference in either in December or January. And that's going well. I can endorse, final point, I can endorse what the minister said when it comes to the first stages of the screening. The Serbian teams on Chapter 23 and Chapter 24 were well prepared. They had a host of questions to put and comments to make, not all of which could immediately be answered, and work is continuing on that, preparing for the next stage, which is the bilateral screening in the early December. So we're on track with all of that.
Well, thank you very much. It sounds wonderful. It sounds like there is a positive tone, and I would rather remark in conclusion, well, this positive tone, obviously, as you said, stemming from the European Council decision in June, but it seems to me that there was more discussion about the core issues of the acquis rather than the thorny political wishy-washy issues that we've been talking about in the past, and that can clearly be registered as huge progress. Thank you very much, panelists, and I would like now to invite Mr. Dragan Saganovic to chair the next session.